Hey, what's going on, Facebook? How are you today? Happy Thursday, Thirsty Thursday. What are you thirsty for? Good afternoon or good evening, wherever you live, or good morning, maybe, depending on where you're chiming in. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing awesome. Having a great week so far. We are going to be talking about in just a minute why long workouts are quite possibly killing your results, killing your weight loss results. I have a cool story, actually a couple stories for you. So hopefully you're going to chime in and listen up and be attentive, because I want to give you some super valuable information that could really catapult you into your best weight loss results. And honestly, at the end of the day, you don't want to be in weight loss mode forever, right? So I would say if you're looking to get out of weight loss mode, if you're looking to actually get the weight off once and for all, there's lots of secrets. I got lots. Now I'm just going to talk about workouts and share with you. And by the way, should you listen to me? Why do you want to listen to me? Well, hey, what's going on, Mary? Hey, Jeanette, thank you for jumping in here. Well, just so you know, my name is Mark Avens, Coach Mark. You can call me. I'm the creator of the Lean Body Breakthrough, a online coaching program designed, and I would say it's more of an inner circle of people who are looking to lose weight once they get it off, to keep it off, of course, and do so without long workouts and impossible diets. Now, really the biggest thing when it comes to losing weight, and one of the big things that's even in my tagline, you hear it, without long workouts, because I can just tell you, while working out is good, of course, exercise is really important and something that I encourage everybody to do, and to do more of it, right? But the problem happens is when you start to increase, you start to do more workouts, so you start to use the workouts as your only option as far as losing weight. And long workouts tend to get in the way of your overall results. And here's why. Here's what happens. Well, actually, I'm going to preface that before. I'm going to see if anybody else comes on here to listen up, because this is really this is ninja stuff. Something that, why do you want to listen to me anyway? Okay, you're some online coach. There's a billion online coaches. Okay. Well, and maybe you are another bald coach, right? Yes, there's a lot of bald coaches out there. I've been in the industry pretty much for 25 years. So again, have I got all the answers? Absolutely not. In fact, I feel like I'm learning more and more each day. And the more that I learn, the more I realize it is so simple yet so challenging, especially as we get older. The formula is simple. The challenge is listening to somebody like myself who has years and years of experience versus just going it on your own, just saying, well, I guess more working out's got to be better for me for losing weight. If I work out more and harder and longer, then I'm going to burn more calories. And yes, to some extent that there's truth to that. But I want to get behind kind of the real issue, what happens and what I've seen with people when they work out and do long workouts. A couple things happen. And it happens to me. It happened even to me when I was probably in my 20s. I'll have to say this short story. So what happened in my 20s, when I was in New York, I was a triathlete. Actually, it didn't start there. But I used to teach. I used to get up in the morning, and I was a group fitness instructor and a personal trainer, and my main work was physical therapy in an orthopedic hospital. And this is in New York City. And I would get up early, and I would go teach a boxing class, but I would literally, like, it was a workout for me, holding the focus mitts and instructing 20, 30 people in a class. It was hard work. So it was exercise. I was holding focus mitts and stuff. So that was like the first workout. Then I would go to work all day, and that would just be my normal 8-hour job, 7.5-hour job. And then I would teach spinning class. So I'd come home and do some spinning classes, and sometimes I would do 2 classes at a back-to-back. And I wouldn't just do the spinning classes. I would actually be on the bike, if you've ever taken a spinning class, and I would teach 2-hour classes. There'd be like a puddle of sweat on the floor, and I'd have to come mop it up. It was crazy. And then occasionally I would even swim before, and then even some I got crazy enough where I'd go run in the park after that. So you want to talk about long workouts, and that's like everything, hours a day. And I can tell you, to be honest with you, the big thing is my nutrition wasn't dialed in. It was totally way off when I was in my 20s, but then I thought I knew it all as well. And now I've learned over time is you don't need long workouts to get results. In fact, long workouts could be potentially the problem with why you're not getting great results. In fact, I had a client not too long ago, and typically I have clients that aren't exercising, that have really either fallen off track completely or maybe just never learned how to exercise properly, and now they're older in their 40s and they're really struggling because not only have they not exercised, now they have this extra weight on their body, so they have no idea what to do. If this sounds like you, on a side note, just hit me up with a message. We'll jump on a call and see if my program would be a good fit or not. I can figure that out within the first 10 or 15 minutes. And I want to just really hone in on the length of the workout. I'm not even talking about what you're doing, the length of it. Long workouts, Now, again, if you want to go for a long hour walk, great. And if that's what you can do, that's awesome. But I would say what happens as you start to get in better shape, and the idea is, right? The idea is that you actually improve, right? The goal for working out shouldn't just be I work out because I know I should work out, right? That should not be the goal. That should not be the overall goal. Just I know I should just be working out. But there should be progress, and I don't care at any age. You should be looking for progress. The problem with long workouts, so we're talking 60-minute workouts, hour and a half workouts, doing 2 workouts a day. Even if you're strong, even if you're doing the highest intense things, I even seen people there fail big time because what happens is their body is in complete breakdown mode. In fact, what happens in a workout? So let's just look at one type of workout. So let's look at a strength workout. You go and you hit the weights heavy in the gym. You're heavy lifting. You're spending an hour and a half in the gym. Yeah, that's great. But what happens during that workout? When you're doing that workout, your body breaks down. You're basically tearing the muscles. Essentially, that's what's happening every time you're flexing and asking your muscles to take a force on that body part that you're working. It's tearing the muscles. So what happens is when you get done with the workout, then it relaxes, or hopefully it relaxes, then you go home, and then you rest, and then you recover, and then you get proper nutrition. And that's kind of all the easy things on the outside. Of course, there's more to it. But then you get in better shape, and your tendency is to get almost addictive to it, right? Like everything else, you get addictive. I've met plenty of people that are addicted to exercise. And I would say, as I enjoy it, I'm definitely not addicted to it. I love it. I enjoy it, but I don't necessarily, I could go a day or two without. But it's something that fills me up, so I pursue it. The problem is when it turns in the other direction, you do too much. You do long workouts. What happens is your body is continually being broken down, workout after workout after workout, every single day, and going hard and not doing properly what you need for recovery, for rest, not doing, maybe changing up your workouts. The runner that goes and runs every single day, and then they're wondering why they're not getting any better results, and their body's getting adapted, all those things. But the long workouts, the problem with an hour and a half, 2-hour workouts, the long workouts in the gym, while they're good, most people tend to do too much of those types of workouts. They feel good, and they're like, oh, well, I'll just do that tomorrow, and then I'll just do that Friday, and I'll just do that Saturday, and I'll do that Sunday, and the next thing you know, your body is in such a breakdown mode that it can't repair. And when does it get stronger? What happens when it rebuilds? When your muscles rebuild, it requires now more energy. If it's torn down, it break down, then you're going to have injury. Of course, that's like a no-brainer. But then you're going to be fatigued, and then probably you're going to get upset and disappointed because you didn't get the results, and then it's going to cause you to potentially, the other big thing, and I'm not even going to touch on this but a little, is when you start to work out more. I don't know if you felt this before, but when you start to work out more and more, your appetite increases. Right? Your body's like, oh, I need more energy. I need more fuel. I'm starting to work out more. Trust me, I can't even tell you how many calories I was throwing down when I lived in New York and I was doing all those classes and work. And then I would work out on my own, a couple hours every day. And I was down in bagel sandwiches and pizza and things that weren't really good for you. I wasn't dialed into my nutrition then. Now I have to be. When I'm where I'm at now in my later 40s, and I don't know if you're feeling this, is I look at a pizza and I'm putting on 3 pounds, right? I think about more than a beer or a glass of wine, and there goes, my waist starts to get, I can't fit in those clothes just the same. For me, it'd be board shorts. Maybe for you, it's a bathing suit or, your dress pants or whatever it is. Of course, everybody's excited now because they've been wearing sweats for so long. So they're not too worried about it. But what happens when we get out of this quarantine, right? And we get out of this period where we can get back and you have to put on work pants, or the summertime and it's time to put on that bathing suit. Where are you going to be then? So I would just say and caution you if you're doing long workouts. Hey, Gordon, by the way, and say hello. I saw now people are starting to chime in. If you didn't catch the beginning of this, hey, Vinny, appreciate you coming back on here. Thanks for joining me. Is looking at long workouts. And I could just say from personal experience, I didn't, even though I thought I was doing a lot, I really, even back in my 20s, in hindsight, if I was doing the right kind of working out, I wouldn't have needed. Now, mind you, I was getting paid to teach, so part of me obviously was earning a living, so that was fine. But I was even now my workouts are less 30 minutes tops, and I get great workouts. And people are like, how can you get in it? Some of my clients are getting phenomenal results, losing 30, 40 pounds, doing workouts that are only 15 minutes long. How cool is that? And you're like, oh, no, you're just blowing smoke. Well, feel free. You want to learn more about that, you can get on a call. I can introduce you to all the clients that are getting amazing results. I got nothing to hide. But what happens, I found when you learn what to do, then you're not struggling with just trying to fill in the void with just mindless working out, spending hours and hours of a treadmill or going and doing the same routine over and over and over again. And listen, if you got 10-pound weights at home, cool. If you have those weights, if you've had those weights at home for now, 6, 8, 10 months, and you're doing the same exercise with the same 10 pounds, do you really think your body is being... Now, mind you, if you only do one workout a month, probably it's like a brand new workout every single time. But if you're actually doing some consistent, regular exercise, and you're using the 10-pound weights, and you're still on those 10-pound weights, and I'm talking... Now, again, I'm not going to just say, hey, men and women. Men, it could be the same thing. If you got a set of 20, or you got a 20-pound kettlebell at your house, or 25-pound dumbbells, and you're still using the same ones, chances are you're not getting any results because you're not getting any stronger. Because if you're getting stronger, then those exercises with those same weights are not going to challenge you. And then you're going to come away and be like, that was easy, right? Or maybe you're just doing it to do it. That's a whole nother story. But that's to say, oh, well, I just need to work out longer. That's not the case. You may need to increase resistance. You may need to know exactly what your body needs. Maybe you need to spend the time stretching and doing flexibility work. Look, at this age, as we get older, 50s, 60s, and beyond, there's a shift that has to take place. Because what happens in our bodies, we don't need more and more exercise. We need more of the right exercises. We need to tune into our bodies breaking down, our joints getting stiffer and tighter, knowing for flexibility purposes, knowing to be more mobile. There's nothing worse than getting older and being really achy and having the achy joints, maybe not being able to bend over to tie your shoes. You know, those types of things, having the issues that come up, the shoulder aches and the lower back aches and all those things that are attributed to stiffness, right? Joint stiffness. And then all of a sudden you go and do like an hour workout on top of that. Now you're just reinforcing a limitation. That's just adding insult to injury. So I hope that you don't do that. So my encouragement to you is long workouts, they have a place and a purpose. And I would say is in my tip, on a side tip, okay, so Mark, I really like to work out for an hour or two. Okay, great. So do that, but then take the next day off. Allow your body, I got like a bug here, sorry. Allow your body to have an extra day of recovery. Go for a light swim, go for a walk, go for a casual bike ride with your family, with your spouse or your entire family, and then allow your body a good 24, even give yourself a second day. Trust me, if you're doing hour and a half workouts and you're in your 40s or 50s, maybe 2 or 3 of those a week, tops. That's all you need. Now, of course, you're not going to get any results. I don't care if you work out 4 or 5 hours a day, if you don't have all the other things dialed in. And I'm talking about the fuel that goes in your body, talking about the rest that you give yourself at night. I'm talking about the levels of stress that you have, the ability to adapt, and then challenge yourself with the right workouts. So with all of that, I hope you guys enjoyed this little afternoon kind of tips, if you will. What did I call it the other day? 2 o'clock tips or something like that. I didn't label, don't worry. I have my daily dose. So my regular show is my daily dose. It's now, we did episode 25. I did 25 episodes. Feel free, if you want to, have at it. If you want to get a daily dose and you need 25 of them, you can go back from the start of one, just kind of scroll down. You can go look in my videos and then go down, and I labeled every single one, daily dose, episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're in 25 days straight at 8 a.m. that's more geared for encouragement, to give you a source of encouragement in times where we're at right now, where I think we all could use, myself included, more encouragement, more positivity. We talked about courage, which is right in the middle of encouragement, right? It's like sitting right smack dab in the middle of it. If you need some of that, I'm going to encourage you two things. Go back and check out the Daily Dose this morning, and then also to encourage you to really think about, have some thought process of going into your workouts. And if you need help with them, reach out to me. We'll talk about it. And on a side note, I mentioned this yesterday, and I'm going to give you a little teaser as I have something really, really exciting for you. In fact, I've been busting my butt and working really, really hard to put together something that can help all of us get through this. A challenge like none other. I've never done anything like this before. I'm even going to give away some incredible prizes, so you want to kind of hang in there and stay tuned. If you're struggling, stuck, and don't worry, even if you're not over 40, I might even allow you in to this little challenge that I have coming up. It's going to be awesome. I'm like, I can't tell you how excited I am about it. It's something that you're going to get the best of the best, and I'm going to be bringing it to you soon. So you're going to hang in there, stay tuned. And if you want, I should say, this is definitely not for you. If you're just enjoying sitting in home and kind of being down in the dumps and, watching a Netflix. If you're enjoying the flabbiness from not exercising, or maybe the extra pounds that are sitting on your body, if that's something that you like, if you're enjoying that and you're enjoying just the same episodes over and over of Netflix and just kind of waking up whenever you want, drinking a bottle of wine every night, all those things, if that's for you and that's what you want to continue to do outside of this quarantine once we're done, this definitely is not going to be for you. Definitely not going to be for you. But if you're interested in learning more about shorter workouts that are effective, workouts that can help you lose weight and get you in better shape, and truly a plan that can actually get you beyond this quarantine, get you back on track, and get you back on the right path, a healthy path, so that you can just crush regardless of how much longer we're stuck at home. If you're interested in that, you're going to want to stay tuned, because I got something awesome I can't wait to share with you soon. Anyway, that's it. Take care. Have an amazing, blessed day. We'll see you later.